Hey everybody, it is October 30th and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, I have been sick for like 3 weeks and somehow, um, my throat hurts and like I think I grind my teeth at night, so I don't know, my mouth feels weird, but as per usual, these idiots have to try to take credit for any and every little thing that happens, even if it has nothing to do with them. Like clearly, I feel bad because of the change of the weather. That's just the way that it is. But you just, I mean, I know that the shit that you have to listen to. Like I touch on this with my other videos, but this is the sole purpose why I'm making this video today is to let you all know that if these people, and I very loosely call them people, um, because they're not much of anything but air, um, and they're not connected to anything. They cannot be connected to anything because then they would get in trouble and then they would get what's coming to them. So they cannot afford to be, I don't know, anywhere near anything that happens to you. And I remember reassuring somebody, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, if you lose your job, if you have a flat tire, if you get home and your order's wrong from Burger King or I don't know, you get a box of hair color and you dye your hair and doesn't turn out like you wanted it to. Trust and believe. These sorry pieces of shit have nothing to do with anything. They did not flatten your tire. They didn't get your order messed up at Burger King. They wish. They wish. And see, what they do is they wear you down emotionally by trying to make you paranoid over things that they try to, like I said, take credit for. Um, if something goes wrong, like, I don't know, something gets twisted at the bank, and I mean, literally anything could happen. Okay? Let's say there's a wreck, and you get home late. Or, you get a ticket on the way home. I don't care what it is. They are always going to try to make you think that they had something to do with that, when in reality, they don't have jack shit to do with anything. Because, A, if they could do anything, do you think that they would be yelling at you from a safe distance? No. You think that they would come to your door and confront you if they really had a fucking problem with you? No. They cannot do it. That's like me. I had to pay like some fines off or something. And they keep telling me I'm going to jail, or I'm going here, and then they'll say that I did something, so that puts me, in a certain area. The fuck, it doesn't have anything to do. They have nothing to do with anything. And then they try to, like there's a person that my husband and I both know. And this person like goes out of his way to like not make eye contact with me. But you know what? That's fine because I don't ever remember him making eye contact with me. So, no, I don't think he's in on it or he set some shit up. No, I don't. You know, and that's one thing you have to do. Please use your brain. Use Irrational, because these people, I promise you, they will. I had packages running late, like from Amazon or something. And they were telling me that the neighbor has stolen them and all this other stuff. And I will admit, this is the only time, like in the past half of a decade. Okay, and it like ran through my head. I was like, well, maybe they got delivered to the wrong place or whatever. But anyway, in the next couple of days, they were delivered. Nothing had happened at all, but they took that opportunity to try to implant something in my head and to make me have doubts and to make me, paranoid. And, and then like I started getting in a bad mood. And for what? Because my mail was late, And it just like, all the way down to, we still get mail for people that don't live here anymore. And we've been here a couple of years, and, and they're like, oh, that's, your husband's cheating on you, and that's who, no, fuck it is, and it's so sad and pathetic. It really, really is. And it's just like, I used to feel sorry for him. And now it's like, it gets on my nerves so much, it makes me want to burst into tears, because there are people walking around this stupid. I mean, how do they know how to use a doorknob to open a door? Or how do they know that the feeling in their gut is them needing to feed their bodies because that's hunger? How are they smart enough to figure that out? It amazes me, because they're just, I don't know, I get like a physical reaction, like when I think about these people. And Lord knows, I go to God and I, apologize for the way that I feel, but I am not a hypocrite, and I will tell people in a heartbeat, I would pray for you, but I just cannot bring myself to do it. And I would rather tell God the truth than to be, a hypocrite and, say a prayer for somebody and I really don't mean it. I just don't understand how these people are using air to breathe in and out, to do this every fucking day. You know what I mean? That's like, it is just so pathetic. And the thing is like, they try to make me think that, I basically feed them with the thoughts in my head. So do you. They never ever have an original thought because of this brain-computer interface. They can tell the kind of thoughts that you're having and what part of your brains and emotions that you're having to do with it. They're always the second to know. They are never the first to know jack shit. They have to feed off of you and what you think about and how you feel first. So and I remember like a long time ago when I was in high school, they had these no fear shirts, and I remember one of them said, second place is the first loser. And that's just kind of like, that's, I really feel like that's indicative of these assholes. It's like, they think they're so smart and they're doing something, when if it wasn't for you, they'd be sitting there with their dick in their hands, or somebody's dick in each other's hands. I don't know, but it's just such a waste. It really is. It's just such a fucking waste of the gene pool. But anyway, I just wanted to I apologize for all the cussing, and it just makes me angry. It does, because it's like, they really are a fucking waste, and it's like, they're going to sit there and they'll try to use people, around you, or try to make you think that something's going on. And it has been, like I said, it's been half a decade. And these assholes have said the same, like, sentence fragments. They're not even whole sentences. And there is still no proof a half a decade in that any of what they say has happened. And that's what I believe.